You know when you're scrolling through rental listings and you feel like you're trying to read a secret code? Well, today we're going to crack it. We're going to dive deep and figure out what a listing is really trying to tell you. It all starts with a phrase like this. This is pulled directly from a real listing. And you're probably thinking, is that a typo? A little desperate, maybe? Nope. It's actually a hidden message. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what it means and, more importantly, how to use it. Because that's really what a listing is, right? It's a story. It's this mix of hard data, persuasive language, and some really, really crucial fine print. So our mission here is to piece that whole story together so you can go from just casually looking to being a truly savvy renter. Okay, so every search starts with those big headline numbers. They're the first thing you see, the details that decide if you even bother to click for more info. Let's break down the vitals for our example property. First up, the number that anchors everything, the price. For this apartment, we're looking at $2,700 a month. This is our baseline. It's the figure that every other feature is going to be weighed against.
So what do you get for that money? Well, it's a 3-bedroom unit, and that immediately starts to frame the kind of lifestyle we're talking about. Is this for a family, roommates, or maybe you just want a home office and a guest room?
And finally, the actual size, 1,233 square feet. This number gives us a much more concrete sense of how you'd actually live in those 3 bedrooms. It's not just about the number of rooms, but how much room you have in them. So let's put it all together. These facts build the property's core identity. It's an apartment, it's in Boynton Beach, Florida, and it was built in 2002. So we know it's relatively modern, but not brand spanking new. With these basics down, we can start digging into the details.
All right, so we've got the basic stats, but let's be real. You don't live in the stats, you live in the space. So now we're going to look at what they're calling the lifestyle package, all the features that let you actually picture yourself living there. So inside the apartment itself, we're seeing some key upgrades. All-tile floors, you know what that means, super easy to clean. An upgraded kitchen with granite counters gives it a more premium feel. And then the big one, an in-unit washer and dryer. That's a total game changer. No more hoarding quarters or lugging laundry baskets around. These aren't just features, these are things that make your daily life way better.
But your living space doesn't stop at your front door. This place is a gated community, which is great for security. Plus, you get a pool and spa, a gym, a volleyball court, even a playground and a BBQ area. See, you're not just renting an apartment, you're kind of buying into a whole community experience.
And of course, the classic real estate mantra. Location, location, location. When they say it's minutes from downtown Del Rey and the beach, they're not just giving you directions. They're painting a picture of your weekends, brunch spots, nightlife, sunny days by the ocean, all just a stone's throw away.
Okay, so you're sold, right? You're picturing yourself by the pool, you love the kitchen, but hold on. Before you get too attached, we have to talk about the rules. This is the fine print, and trust me, this is where a dream apartment can become a deal breaker. Let's take the pet policy. The headline says, "Pets allowed." Awesome, right? Well, maybe. The fine print is where reality hits. You can have one pet, but it has to be under 40 pounds. Oh, and there's a $350 fee, plus a list of restricted breeds, so that big yes for pets comes with a whole bunch of asterisks. And what about actually getting in the door? It's not as simple as just signing the lease. First, there's a $150 application fee. Then you have to wait for the Homeowners Association to approve you, which takes about 2 weeks. Now, that timeline is absolutely critical information if you're trying to move in a hurry. All right, let's talk about everybody's favorite subject, money. And I don't just mean the monthly rent. I'm talking about the total amount of cash you need to have ready to go on day one. This can often be the biggest surprise for renters. First, let's look at some good news, a little hidden value. That $2,700 rent isn't just for the space. It actually includes water, sewer, and basic cable. Knowing what's bundled in is super helpful, because those are bills you won't have to worry about paying separately. Now, for the big one, the total amount you need to move in. Are you ready? It's $8,100. Yeah, seeing that single number can be a bit of a shock. So the question is, where in the world does all that money go? And here's how they get to that number. It's actually 3 equal payments of $2,700. You've got your first month's rent, your last month's rent paid way in advance, and a security deposit. Seeing it broken down like this makes that giant number a little more understandable, even if it's still a lot of money.
Okay, we have covered the numbers, the lifestyle, the rules, everything. Now for the final piece of the puzzle and my favorite part, reading between the lines to understand the secret language of the listing.
And here we are, right back where we started, with this very weird phrase, owner motivated, send your offer. And get this, it actually appears twice in the listing. So what are they really trying to tell us here?
Owner motivated is basically code for, please, someone make me an offer. The owner wants to rent this place, and they want to do it fast. Maybe it's been empty for a while, who knows? For you, the renter, this is a huge signal. It's an open invitation to negotiate. This is your chance to maybe offer a slightly lower rent or ask for different move-in terms. This phrase is leverage, pure and simple.
And one last piece of fine print you're going to see almost everywhere. This little sentence. This is basically the agent's way of saying, hey, we did our best, but you need to double-check everything yourself. Is the square footage exactly what they said? Are all the amenities working right now? The responsibility to verify all that, well, it's on you. So there you have it. From the price and square footage all the way to pet policies and hidden messages, we've completely broken down the anatomy of a rental listing. It's not just a boring collection of facts. It's a story, and it's full of clues. So the next time you're searching, you'll have the tools to read that story, to understand the subtext, and to find the place that's actually, truly right for you.